こんにちは。ファミ通攻略チャンネルです。頭脳派虚弱刑事で解決を目指すディスコエリジウムザファイナルカット実況プレイの第7回実況を始めていきたいと思います。はい。で、今回はですね、犯罪とロマンスと偉人伝、書店ですね。こちらを探索しまして、次回、いよいよ殺人現場に向かおうかなと思います。そろそろね、殺人現場も見ておきたいなというところですね。はい。なので、見れるところがいっぱいあるので、片っ端から見ていきつつ、店主に話しかけてみようかなと思います。
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
ヘルムダルから来た男シリーズ。
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
ウィラル。ボードゲームの箱。
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
失礼、ここにはやたらと犯罪小説が積んであるようだが。
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
なるほど、これが偉人伝に相当するんですかね。
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
具体的にはどういうことが書かれているんだ。2番、そうか。そいつは興味深い。1番。
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
他にも何か書かれているのか ?1 番いきます。
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
これは興味深いですね。
there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraise tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying. This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
確かに。高っ！そもそもこれのどこが超常なのでしょうね。本当の意味で超常的に一冊を見つけ出す。いくか、92%。これはいけるでしょう。はい。
You sense something ominous emanating from the shelf, but it lacks form and substance. And soon enough, you lose track of it.
マジか。失敗するのってことは逆に言うと 8% とか全然確率だからしょうがないんだけどびっくりした。ほぼほぼ成功すると思ってたからびっくりした。いけると思ったな。さすがに 90% 超えしてましたからね。冷静に2番聞きましょうか。
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
そうなんですね。
I can't have you end up like opening opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
いやー、悔しいな、なんか。立ち去ります。では、店長に話しかける前に、一旦、このなんかバックヤード的なところ、入ってみましょうか。
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
ほう。何があるんですかね。とりあえず聞いてみましょうか。
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
行っちゃう。カーテンを開ける。行ってみよう。
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
何があるんだろう。
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
どれだ。うわ、いっぱいあるね。いや、これ一回いろんなものを聞かずに無視して4番構うものか、あんたに俺は止められない、カーテンを開けさせてもらうぞって強行突破試みましょうかね。ちょっとこれ試しにやってみたい。行ってみます。
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
ああ、なるほどね。
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say.
OK。
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
いや、ぽいっすよね。
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
話を聞いてみようっていう意見があったからな。あれがなければね、絶対に3番選んでた。今回は本気でカーテンを剥ぎ取るっていうね。じゃあ話聞いてみますか。ちょっと一旦立ち去ります。
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
一番なんかちょっと選びづらいな。まあペンダントものすごいさっきから描写出てきてるんで面白いペンダントをしているな。2番いってみますね。
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
ここの店主ということでいいのか？
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
効果ないんかい。お、1番行きましょう。これ聞きたかったんですよ。なぜあのカーテンのことになるとそんなに神経質になるんだ？
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you.
じゃあ見せてくれてもいいんですけどね。
Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
あ、そうそうそう、2番。2番いきます。
No!
ほう。ダメ。
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
何も得られはしない。なるほど。その呪いはどういう形で現れるんだ。何番にしよっかな。3番。 いや、2番。なぜすぐに呪いのことを話さなかったにしましょ
う。It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
気ね。
Wow, void raves. You have new words.
その呪いはどういう形で現れるんだ。なんか話の流れ的にはこれが一番自然な気がします。
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
どういうこと？動いたのかな？アネットちょっと引き合いに出してみましょうか。
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
どこかで聞いた話。言葉にはしないでおく。ちょっと飲み込みます、ここは。
She nudges her glasses, anxious and tense.
よかったら俺がこの件を引き受けるが、呪いが本当に存在するのかこちらで調べてみよう。ここは結論に行くんだ。4号結論っすね。5番行きたい。誰かに助けを求めたりしなかったのか、とりあえずこれ聞いてみましょうか。
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear, it's not enough.
OK。6が出てきた。あれ4か。あなたのペンダントも魔除けの一部なのか？そのようですけど、確認のため。
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
なるほど、15% 伸びる見込み。そうなんかな。
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. Doesn't seem like the spell is working. There are no customers around except you.
いや、そうだね。ストレートに1で。
Sir, I am well educated in the commercial and esoteric arts. I know what to do and what to avoid.
ここはちょっと助言っぽい感じかな。どれがいいかな。セール、ネオンサイン、漢字よく接客。場所変えたらっていう話かな。でも多分4番は場所ここであることに意味があるってことですよね。2番いこうかな。呼び込み気づかないって言ってましたからね、アネットが。
Sir, this is a bookstore, not a strip club. No one would take us seriously if we put up some horrendous neon lights. Besides, this would only tempt the phantoms of doom. They can sense the desperation, you know.
なるほどね。じゃあ結論が2つ残りましたね。呪いが本当に存在するのかこちらで調べてみましょう。5番でいきます。
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
余計なことすんなって感じですね。
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
誰が超常刑事じゃん。いや、高い、83。いや、でもさっき失敗してるけどいきます。4番。説得しましょう。GO!
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
よしよしよしよしよしよし。成功しました。あれ ?1 だとなんか 成功したのにまた元に戻っちゃいそう。2番行きましょう。2。
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
どっちも嘘っぽい。いや、どっちも嘘っぽいな。これどうしよう。2番。虚無から舞い戻ってきた。代々超常刑事を輩出した家系に俺もまた超常刑事として生まれた。名乗っちゃいます。
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
ダメじゃないこれ。
You look like one.
そうだね。酔っ払いには見えるらしい。
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then, rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
うわー、2番好き。2番好きなんで2番いきます。スピリッツを体に取り込まなくてはならないんだ。
How do you know all this?
え
Here we go.
言い方やめて。かかりましたぞっていう言い方やめて。
I should have realized. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
そうでしょ
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
う。いや、これ絶対2番ダメっしょ。1番でいきます。
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
いや、ここに来て2番はないですね。1番でいきます。
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
新しいタスク。呪われた商業地区を調査する。え？かの存在？
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
え？あなたはすでにご存知。OK、OK、やろう、やろう。ここまで来たらやろ
う。You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
うわー、なんか2番とか言いそう。2番いっちゃう。2番いきます。
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it.
鍵もらっちゃった。
Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
ああ、了解です。わかりました。
Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
いや、これ呪いについて聞いちゃうとなんか怪しくなるんで、でも今本を買う。これくれるとかないですかね。2番いきます。
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
なるほど。まあ見ましたからね。2番いきますか。
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
そうよね。とりあえず3番確認しておきましょう。アネットは娘なのかどうか。
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
いや、これはもちろんよ。もちろん。
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
別に。
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
あー、なるほど。じゃあ10。
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
そうだね。いや、これ1いっていいっすかね。いや、2でちょっともう評価爆上げしときますか。
As a young girl should be, with the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future.
よし、話題を変えよ
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
う。これ聞いた方がいいんすかね。いや、でももう聞いたし、なんかこれ以上聞いても、能力者霊能者じゃないのみたいなことになる気もするんで、失礼しましょう。じゃあな、店主。これこっち見れんのかな。
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket
あ、
dangles
い
from the
け
curtains.
そう。いけそうですけど、ちょっと今回はここで終了にしたいと思います。では、次回は、このカーテンを開けて中をちょろっと操作した後、死体が吊るされている木のところまで行こうかなと思います。書店結構あれですね、なんかその見るところがあった他にもなんとなく事件につながりがあるのかどうかわかりませんが、この後の進展がありそうな場所でしたね。いや、意外でした。僕そんなにここはあんま重要なポイントじゃないのかなと思ってたんですけど、まさかこの後の続きがあるとは思いもよりませんでした。はい、というわけで、部屋の中にはヒントがある、そして物語があるというところで、楽しめる作品となっておりますので、ディスコエリジウムザファイナルカットぜひプレイしてみてください。それではこの辺で本日は失礼します。ご視聴ありがとうございました。